Look, you are not imagining things. Your dollar is in fact worth less, and no, it's not because your coffee shop is charging $8 for an oat milk latte. It's because the US dollar is literally nosediving, and it's taking your purchasing power along with it. Stick around, because today I'm going to show you exactly how global markets are giving the US dollar the side eye, what triggered the 9% drop against the euro in just 6 months, and why your next international vacation might involve splitting a baguette instead of ordering dinner. Hi, I'm Kevin with moneytreeandme, where we talk about money, markets, and why your wallet is suddenly crying in 4 different languages. If you like your financial education with a sprinkle of sarcasm and just enough truth to ruin your brunch, go ahead and hit that like button. Or don't. And if your next croissant costs $12, don't say I didn't warn you. So, back in the good old days, December of 2024, a dollar could get you 0.966 euro, okay? Not amazing, not terrible, but as of June 10, 2025, you're down to 0.8747 euro. That's a 9.8% drop. Translation, a 1 euro croissant that used to cost you 1.035 American dollars is now down to 1.143 American dollars. You're not just paying more, you're paying with shame. Now, before you say, Kevin, maybe Europe's just getting cooler, let's talk about what's really going on, okay? Let's play a quick little game. What happens when you mix tariff tantrums, $36.2 trillion in debt, and politicians pressuring the Fed like it's a reality show elimination? Correct. You get a financial mess with a side of economic dread. Now let's talk about this trade war, the sequel, right? Early 2025, US tariffs on Chinese goods jumped from 10% to 145%, faster than your uncle's blood pressure during tax season. Then came the retaliation. China slapped us back with 125% tariffs. Economists called it unsustainable. I call it the financial version of mutually assured destruction. Markets rattled. Investors panicked. Your vacation fund? Absolute toast. May 2025, Moody's downgraded the US credit rating from AAA to AA1. And if you're thinking, that doesn't sound too bad. Imagine going from valedictorian to technically still passing. The US now pays more to borrow money, which means your mortgage, your credit card rates, and your car loan, they're all going to go up. But hey, who needs groceries when you got inflation and debt? The president publicly pressured Fed Chair Jerome Powell to resign, which is like telling your pilot to take a coffee break mid-flight during turbulence. The Fed is supposed to be independent, but investors are seeing political interference and thinking, I think I'm going to pass on those dollars. Meanwhile, over in Europe, the ECB is actively buying bonds. Germany's planning a €1 trillion stimulus package, and investors are moving assets out of the US like it's a burning building. And for the first time in a decade, international polls are rating China more favorably than the US. Let that sink in. This isn't just international drama for economists to argue over. This affects you. Travel, more expensive. Imported goods, pricier. Good luck affording that little Italian espresso machine now, huh? Loans, higher interest rates. Credit cards, more painful than usual. Confidence in the dollar? Yikes. But there is a silver lining if you're investing wisely, okay? Export-heavy companies, tourism, and multinationals converting foreign currency to dollars are actually benefiting from the weaker buck. So yes, it's bad, but it's not all doom. Just mostly doom. Remember when I said the dollar is worth less and it's not just in your head? We just demonstrated that. From trade wars to credit downgrades, political meddling, and massive debt, the writing is on the economic wall in bold red ink. Now, there has been some rumble and major moves behind the scenes and largely out of the public eye to secure and bolster crypto as a more stable alternative, but that's probably a decent topic for another video. So, I want to hear from you. Do you think the dollar is on a temporary slide, or do you think we're watching the beginning of the end? Drop your hot takes in the comments. And as always, make sure you come with receipts. Let's grow together. Until next Monday, thank you so much for watching. I've been Kevin with moneytreeandme, providing better security and ensuring better lives. Make it a great day.